Good afternoon, grade 3 learners, parents, friends, and to all listeners in Z Radio 88.5. How's the beginning of your new year? Glad to hear that. Here we are again. This is Teacher Kim, your teacher in Mathematics 3, at your service. Let's welcome the new year happily with another lesson. So, find a comfortable place and gather all the materials needed for today's lesson. Prepare your Module 5, Quarter 2, which is the lesson is about estimating the product of 2 to 3 digit numbers and 1 to 2 digit numbers. Prepare also your ballpen, extra sheets of paper, and of course, yourself. If you're ready, just say, "Teacher, I'm ready." So are you ready? Alright, because Teacher Kim is also very ready. So now, let us have first our activity. Are your papers and ballpens ready? Raise your ballpen if you're ready. Alright, let's start our activity. I want you to find the product of the following problems. Number 1. What is 10 times 5? Again, 10 times 5. And the answer is? Very good. The answer is 50. Number 2. What is the product when we multiply 30 by 10? I repeat. What is the product when we multiply 30 by 10? What is your answer? Correct! The answer is 300. Number 3. Give me the product of 220. Product of 220. What is the correct product? You got it! The product of 220 is 4,000. Number 4. The class of grade 3 Masipag with 35 pupils is scheduled to plant trees for their tree planting project. Each pupil is assigned to plant 2 trees. The question is, how many trees were planted by the whole grade 3 Masipag class? Again, how many trees were planted by the whole grade 3 Masipag class? Say your answer loudly. Very good. The answer is 70. Why 70? Yes, since the whole grade 3 Masipag class is composed of 35 pupils with 2 trees assigned per pupil. So, we need to multiply 35 by 2. And the answer is 70. Very good, learners. You're doing well. Did you still remember how to round off numbers? Great! What are the steps rounding off numbers? Excellent! These are the steps in rounding off whole numbers. First, identify the digit to be rounded off. Then, look at the digit at the right of the digit to be rounded off. If the digit is 0, 1, 2, 3, or 4, copy the digit to be rounded off. Then all the digits at the right will be 0. If the digit is 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, add 1 to the digit to be rounded off. Then all the digits at the right will be 0. Wow! I am so happy that you still remember these steps. I guess you're ready for our next activity. 4 items 1 to 3. Round the numbers to the nearest tens. Number 1, 37. Again, 37. And the answer is 40. Correct. Number 2, 54. 54. What is your answer? You got it. The answer is 50. Number 3, 88. I repeat, 88. The correct answer is 90. Very good. And now, 4 items 4 to 6. Round the numbers to the nearest hundreds. Number 4, 563. Again, 563. And the answer is 600. Excellent! Number 5, 444. 444. What is your answer? You are right. The answer is 400. Number 6, 952. 952. And the answer is 1000. Congratulations! I am glad that you answered well, and I know that you are very much ready for our next lesson. We will now learn how to estimate the product of 2 to 3-digit numbers and 1 to 2-digit numbers with reasonable results. But before that, we will listen first to a story. Zyrene and her parents are spending their Christmas vacation
in the province where her mother was born. Looking at the great view, Zyrene was amazed by the numbers of trees and flowers. Standing proudly at the side of road, with curiosity, she asked her mom and dad,
Mom, Dad, look at those trees. Aren't they amazing? And those flowers. Look, they are so beautiful.
"Of course, baby, they are."
There are so many of them. Do you know how many trees and flowers are there, Mom?
"No, darling, there are too many of them. I can't count them. But we can estimate their number when we ask the owner. Wait until you see your grandma's farm. You will be more amazed."
Really, Mom? Wow, I'm so excited. Let's go, Dad.
Alright.
And they continue their conversation while on their way to Grandma's house. But before we continue our story, let us have a short break.
The Radyo Z-eskwela program of the Division of Davao de Oro is being brought to you by Nueda Builders Construction and Supply Incorporated, Maverick Builders Incorporated, Mitch Construction and Supply, Archicons Architectural Construction and Supply, DB Construction and Supply, Hanaway Builders Corporation, Phoenix Corvada Tagum Gasoline Station, Master Construction and Supplies, Mackenzie Builders, GP&H Construction Incorporated, Metro Gear Construction Corporation, NEN Builders and Development Services Corporation, Max Mays Enterprises Incorporated, We Inc. Construction Company, Rangay Construction and Supply, East Sussex Enterprise, WM Construction, Councilor Boogie and Miss Marjorie Vertodazo, Icon Builders and Supply, and Apex Mining Company Incorporated.
And we are back. At this moment, we will continue listening to the story. Are you still in your comfortable place? That's good.
We're here, Mom!
Wow, Grandma's house is beautiful.
Hi, welcome. How are you, Zyrene?
I'm fine, Grandma. I like it here. There are lots of trees and flowers, and the air is so good too.
Yes, and it is because of the plants. That's why the air is fresh. Come on inside, and I know you're tired. I prepared your favorite food, Zai.
Really, Grandma? Wow, thank you.
And they headed inside and decided to eat first. After eating, they decided to have a tour on Grandma's farm.
Wow, Grandma's farm is so big, and there are plants everywhere.
Yes, darling. There are many kinds of fruit trees and even vegetables here.
Look at those mangoes. They are almost ripe. Can I have some, Grandma? Please?
Of course, Zai. Dad can get it for you later.
But, Grandma, there are so many mango trees here. How many are them?
There are around 200 mango trees, Zai. and each season we can harvest for almost 2,000 mangoes.
That's plenty, Grandma. How about those coconut trees? I can't count them.
Oh, we have 5-hectare land that is planted with 100 coconut trees per hectare. Can you count the total number of coconut trees for me, Zai?
If we have 5-hectare land planted with 100 coconut trees per hectare, I think we need to multiply 100 by 5. Therefore, we have 500 coconut trees, Grandma.
You're correct. How smart of you, Zyrene. I'm so proud of you.
Thanks, Grandma. I learned to multiply from Teacher Kim during our RBI.
That's good. How about estimating the product? Do you know how to do it?
No, Grandma, but I wanted to learn. I love learning. Can you teach me, Grandma?
My pleasure, Zai. I will teach you. When you estimate the product, first, you need to round off the factors to their highest place value.
Oh, I know how to round off numbers, Grandma.
For example, estimate the product of 16 multiplied by 7. First, we need to round off 16 to the nearest tens. What is the answer, Zai?
It's 20, right, Grandma?
Yes, dear, you are right. And why 20?
It is because the number next to 1 is 6. So, I should round it up. The 1 becomes 2 and change the rest to 0. So, it becomes 20, Grandma.
Very good, Irene. You're right. And the second step is to multiply the resulting factors. We will multiply 20 by 7. What is the product, Zyrene?
I know the answer, Grandma. It's 140.
You're correct, Zyrene. It is easy, right?
You're right, Grandma. As long as you know the steps in estimating the product, it becomes easy. Thanks for teaching me, Grandma. I love you.
You're welcome, Zyrene, always. But you must also remember that do not round off one-digit factors. So how about another example?
Sure, Grandma. I like that.
And they both continue studying while Zyrene is learning how to estimate the product. According to Zyrene, estimating the product is easy when you know the steps. So now, listen carefully and prepare your notebook or paper and of course your ballpen, because we will also learn how to estimate the product. Are you ready? And so am I. Let us solve this problem. Every day, 594 food packages are delivered to the Typhoon Pablo Operation Tulong Center.
How many food packages are being received by the Operation Tulong Center in 7 days?
When estimating products, round off each factor to its highest place value, then multiply. Remember, do not round off one-digit factor. Round off the factors to their highest place value. Multiply the resulting factors. First, let us round off 594 to the nearest hundreds. What will be the answer? You're right. The answer is 600. Next is to multiply the rounded off factors. 600 by 7. What is the answer? Awesome! The answer is 4,200. And this is also called the estimated product.
Now let us check if our answer is reasonable. Let us multiply 594 by 7 and find the actual product. What is your answer? Yes, the answer is 4,158. Is it reasonable? Yes, because 4,158 is nearest to 4,200. So the answer is reasonable. Good job! How about another example? All right. Example number 2. Estimate the product of 44 multiplied by 18. First, let us round off the given factors. What is 44 rounded to the nearest tens? Good! The answer is 40. How about 18 to the nearest tens? You're right! It is 20. And finally, let us multiply 40 by 20. What is your final answer? Very good! The answer is 800. Now, let us check if our answer is reasonable. Let us find the actual product of 44 multiplied by 18 and see whether our answer is reasonable or not. What is your answer? Correct! The product is 792. Is it reasonable?
Why do you think so? Yes, because 792 is nearest to 800. Therefore, our answer is reasonable. Another good job for you. Wow! You guys are amazing! You learned so fast. And now, let us go back to Grandmother and Zyrene and see if they also do a good job.
Oh, Zyrene! How's the tour?
It was so good, Mom. Aside from seeing the farm, I also learned how to estimate the product. And it was all thanks to Grandma.
Really? That was good to hear, darling. I never do much. It is because your daughter is smart and is very eager to learn.
Thank you, Grandma. Thank you, Mom.
You're welcome, Zyrene.
Let us have a short break.
The Radyo Z-eskwela program of the Division of Davao de Oro is being brought to you by Nueda Builders Construction and Supply Incorporated, Maverick Builders Incorporated, Mitch Construction and Supply, Archicons Architectural Construction and Supply, DB Construction and Supply, Hanaway Builders Corporation, Phoenix Corvada Tagum Gasoline Station, Master Construction and Supplies, Mackenzie Builders, GP&H Construction Incorporated, Metro Gear Construction Corporation, NEN Builders and Development Services Corporation, Max Mays Enterprises Incorporated, We Inc. Construction Company, Rangay Construction and Supply, East Sussex Enterprise, WM Construction, Councilor Boogie and Miss Marjorie Vertodazo, Icon Builders and Supply, and Apex Mining Company Incorporated.
And we are back. Grade 3 learners, are you still there? Wow, good to hear. And now, let's have another activity. Get your paper and pen and answer this question. Find the estimated product of 154 multiplied by 13. Let's check. So first, let us round off the given factors. What is 154 rounded off to the nearest hundreds? Right! It is 200. How about 13 rounded off to the nearest tens? Good! 10 is the answer. Next step is to multiply the rounded factors. What is the product when we multiply 200 by 10? Very good! Your answer is correct. It is 2,000. Now, let us check if our answer is reasonable. What is the actual product when we multiply
154 by 13. Excellent! The product is 2002. Is it reasonable? Yes, it is, because 2000 is nearest to 2002. Therefore, our answer is reasonable. Congratulations! How do we estimate the product of 2 to 3 digit numbers multiplied by 1 to 2 digit numbers? To estimate the product, round off either the multiplicand or multiplier or both to its greatest place value. Multiply the rounded factors. Remember, do not round off a one-digit factor. And when can we say that our estimation is reasonable? It is when the estimated product is nearest to the actual product. Congratulations to our learners for achieving another job well done. For your evaluation, answer the assessment on page 10 and additional activities on page 11 of your module. You can submit your answer to your teacher in your respective schools. I hope you enjoyed our lesson for today. Please continue studying and answering the activity on your module. Ask assistance from your parents or guardians in doing your activity. Thank you for listening. Be safe, everyone. God bless us all, and a Happy New Year.
Radyo Z-eskwela Executive Committee, the School's Division Superintendent, Eufemia T. Gamutin Cecil 5, Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Romel R. Handayan, OIC Curriculum Implementation Division Chief, Karina S. Frasco, School Governance and Operations Division Chief, Dr. Ruben J. Riponte. Members: Cecilia Morales, Dr. Hilda A. Opeña, Dr. Arlene B. Lim, Dr. Eldecris B. Calzadora, Dr. Dexter A. Siquinia, Nohara O. Pinute, Noemi P. Canales, Dr. Grace D. Pontillas, Virgilito C. Pabrices, Juanito Lapiceros, Engineer Norberto S. Manlangit, Jomar M. Dumupoy, Bob Daylan S. Milabat, Medard T. Ampit, and Paz Eugenia Villusino. Technical Working Committee, Productions and Communications, Lorely E. Quijano, Given G. Hinampas, Judyland T. Yu, Donna D. T. Bolifer, Mary Rose N. Resma, Riven Manuel, Irene Lea C. Manguhon, and Bessie Aya N. Banias. Social Media and Packaging Team, Christian Anhara L. Martesio, William R. Ranara, Joan T. Iscoton, Roberto S. Acusar Jr., May B. Istaniol, Richard H. Arellano, Glee L. S. Blanco, Ralph A. Tabanyag, Angelo Gutierrez Jr., and Jade Karen Araiz.